Hi everybody, my name is D Amazing and I want to welcome you to my review of the Figma Spider-Man. The Figma number is 199, it's based off the Amazing Spider-Man movie, and let's get in and let's get started. First off, the Amazing Spider-Man figure has a nice metallic paint job, which I think is great. He is very posable, lots of joints, very movable. What I found out that was really cool about this Spider-Man figure is that Figma did a job of using this swivel joint that they added. This normally doesn't come with a Figma figure, which allows you to kind of swivel and move Spider-Man's legs around to let you get certain poses you wouldn't normally be able to get on the Figma, because you know he's Spider-Man. He does whatever a spider can. Ignore my Coney jokes. Alright, but for the main part, the figure itself and the articulation are great. It's beyond the normal standards of a Figma figure. If you don't have a normal Figma, you would clearly see that this one kind of takes the cake. He has very high points of articulation for a Figma. One thing that bugged me about it though is that the back joints on this Spider-Man, the back of the knee joints, they pop out. But it's needed for Spider-Man to be able to do things like this, to be completely and utterly flexible. So it's needed. So it's something I got very used to very quickly. But as you clearly see, like I said, he is very maneuverable. Joints can pop out. He has decent amount of ab crunch. For Spider-Man, I feel like he should have had more, but it's still a great, solid figure. Oop, sorry. So let's get pumped up into the accessories. First off, Spider-Man comes with 3 sets of hands. We have the open palm hand. We have the open hand, which allows him to hold things and items that you may want him to. And obviously he comes with web shooter hands. He also comes with 2 web shooters that you replace the peg with. It kind of looks weird. Let me focus correctly. So as you can see, he has web shooters. Kind of like he's in the middle of mid-web shooting. He comes with 2 of them. One is shorter than the other to make it look like obviously one's leaping further and he didn't shoot them at the same time. He also comes with an accessory that makes it show that he's on the phone. So now, you can do Spider-Man on the phone. Moshi Moshi, Spider-Man desu. And he comes with a backpack, which is really cool, which was included in the Hasbro Amazing Spider-Man and now is also included in the Figma Spider-Man. As some of you know, well, the Figma stand as well. Don't let me forget that. He comes with the peg piece for him that some Figmas come with to look like they're arching better. So you might want to just take advantage of that. On Spider-Man himself, some of you may have noticed that in the prototype, he had white eyes. In the final product of the figure, they changed it to the yellow eyes because it's based off the original and first movie one. So that's something that people, kind of complained about, but it has to be accurate to the first movie. Me, I would have preferred the white eyes, but we got this one, so it's no big deal. The big question on everybody's hands is how does it compare to the Mafex Spider-Man? So for you guys, I popped out the Mafex, so you guys can get a decent look at how they look and stand right next to each other side by side. I'll zoom in and everything. So there you have it. The Mafex itself is a bigger figure. It literally is. It almost towers over Spider-Man himself. Honestly, which one do I prefer? In all honesty, in my opinion, I prefer the Mafex Spider-Man. It doesn't have a very nice paint job compared to the Figma Spider-Man. But honestly, the figure's articulation and the way it moves, the pegs, overall I think it's a way better figure as far as that. But don't get me wrong, Figma did a solid job. But I really just enjoy the fact that the Mafex Spider-Man it can do so much more. If there are poses that the Figma Spider-Man can do that are really nice, but it just looks 10 times better on the Mafex Spider-Man. But again, for certain people who cannot get the Mafex or just don't want to pay the incredible amount of money that it's worth, the Figma Spider-Man is a very good counterpoint to have. Would I say you get it? If you love Spider-Man like me, of course you'd get it, without question. If you're trying to lean on a new Spider-Man figure and don't know what to get, and you're okay with movie figures, then the Figma Spider-Man is definitely for you. It is a overall great figure. What else can I say about it that I was probably thinking of? I know some people probably want to see the articulation points, so I'm going to show you some. And again, like I said, on most Figmas, if you don't already have one, this is something that they don't normally do, where you can, it gives you left swiggle. So if you want to get Spider-Man in one of those really cool Spider-Man like poses. Oh, again, don't think you're breaking the arm because it pops out. It's really nice to have a peg like that. And it's also the same way with the Mafex. You may think you're breaking it when no actuality it's really cool to just have it be able to pop it out with no problem. So here's with the spiral, like, it allows you to do things like this. Where again, like I said, it looks really cool in retrospect. I really like this figure. It's really nice. So there you have it. Oh, don't get confused by this popping out. It just allows you to bring up the articulation. This is a nice little figure that you can slide out. Forgot to talk about that. Just lets you kind of slide in and out. Let you play with the figure, give it a little bit more articulation room for the legs to not rub, for paint rub. Overall, on a scale of 1 to 10 for the Figma Amazing Spider-Man, I would have to give the figure an 8.5. I really like the figure a lot. Maybe I'm biased because it's Spider-Man, but it is very, very, very posable still. It has an excellent paint job. All forms of articulation. It's just something brand new and it's refreshing. And like I said, if you're a fan of Spider-Man, it's something you may want to own. If you're not a fan of Spider-Man, you're leaning either way on the figure, I would say you could probably pass it up because now they're coming out with the Legends one. The price on it, it can range anywhere between 45 and 70 bucks. But honestly, with the new movie coming up, I can see this figure totally jumping in price really soon. So if I were you, I would jump the gun if you really want the figure and do it. Alright guys, thanks for watching my review. I appreciate it. If you have any questions or comments, just put it down there. Ask away. Thanks again.